We're looking at people that wants my insurance, babes. They said your crotch can't go nowhere but to me, Ralph Lane Jr. This is a man I gotta soon see. I got him in the headlock no matter what he do. Even if he think he had a key. I'ma put him away so he'll never come back. If he talking art, then he was probably talking the wrong facts. Let me tell you something, baby. Yo, listen, my girl asked me one day, she said, yo, listen, baby. She said, I want it right now. She goes, I was like, yo, I've been telling her the same thing all the time. So I'm like, yo, listen, last time you sent me something, it just ain't work out. Probably, let me tell you something, babes. If you got mad about something I didn't know about, you thought you had a sweet surprise for me and stuff. You mad, my girl's kind of she's kind of hilarious. She looks at situations funny sometimes. She says, "Oh, I'm gonna put this." She says, "I'm gonna put this somewhere." Right? Something happens certain type of way, and then she does her funny type of situation. And I tell her, yo, listen, man, probably something that happened a certain type of way, probably funny to you, but you ain't tolerated a certain type of way. You instantly on it, like you instantly hula hooping on it. Me, if it got to me, babes, probably the way you did it to yourself a certain type of way probably turned me off about something that already happened a certain type of way, and I was probably wanted something a certain type of way when I was with you looking for it, and you probably already put it away, and then when I finally seen it, it already passed too much time, and then it caused me and you to have a certain type of funny feeling towards each other, and then I wanted it, but the situation, it wasn't on your level to realize why you wanted to give it to me and why I wanted it. So through the time that passed already, you would. It was a wonderful gift of thankful. That it was a wonderful gift of thankfulness of what you really wanted to give to me, a form of nourishment, a certain type of way. But how it ended up, it was another type of situation. So I'm not gonna blame you. I'm just gonna say that sometimes people gotta understand the reason why a person can be so wonderful, because a person could see it's like having a child, and then it's like having a child and then educating or showing a child the reason of dignity or honor a certain type of way, and then the child doesn't understand the reason, and then as it goes older, they'll understand the reason. But at the time, it was probably too much for the child because the way one in innocence. Because you got to think about it, even in physics, of one's innocence of reality, even in conversation, even in the level of physics, the innocence at a time that reflects for one's acknowledgement, even in the atmosphere of the paradigm, for you to know the other reason or other things that happen a certain type of way, especially when it comes to the natural receptiveness of one's habitation, of the reasons of one's militants. But I'm gonna just say just like this, babe, you gotta really think about what I'm telling you. And I'm gonna just tell you just like this, Another person say they work, I heard commercials that people say they work, they build parks. I made the planet Earth. I made the reasons of value. I made love. I made the reason of comfort for equality in a paradigm. And I also made the atmospheres and the reason one could even visualize or acknowledge the next day in a paradigm. How wonderful am I, Ralph Lane Jr., and I'm the real Ralph. You think about it also. So that's why sometimes I don't want to say certain things too much. But as speaking to my wife on a level, really think about what I was just speaking to you about, because I'm gonna tell you how serious this is. At a point in time, having something that's so it's like something so how can I say this so sacred that one puts it somewhere, but the reason why certain things are done, it's kind of scary to one that doesn't understand. But I know, and I do know, but another person may not know. But at a time, they have to grow to learn that education. But the reason of one's done, because it's just like you have a box, and then you have a box hitting a punching bag, and it's feeling the vibrational shocks coming right back to an individual. it could have stagnated a person a certain type of way. Certain things happen because their mentality probably wasn't on that level. So when it reflects in the paradigm of communication and natural receptiveness, you got to see why certain people feel certain ways. But I'm not gonna be manipulated by their intent, because their intent is what they wanted to do in the first place. They don't even, sometimes some people don't even realize what it is to even be a parent or an adult. So you got to see the difference of the physical reality. But babes, I'm very thankful for the things that you really wanted to do for me. But the way certain things turned out, it may have been, I also reflected on why you may have did certain things. And you know something, babes, at the end of the day, I'm in the beginning, from the end of the day, I'm really love. I never loved hurting myself. I never wanted to hurt myself. I just wanted love. So you think about why I say why I'm saying it, and why I might feel a little hesitant a certain type of way with certain things, and why I acknowledge the reason of one's consciousness, of the way one views the reality of one's habitation, or how the way one conducts the reality. Love you, and we'll speak another time. Love one.
She's more than someone who needs reminders. She's more than a client. She's my friend, and I enjoy being with her. She is definitely more than someone that just drives me to our appointments. She's a friend.
I'm just gonna be real with you, babes. You know, like I said, you know. I used to rock all night long, keep on rocking me, baby. You know, I'm gonna finish doing what I'm doing. Babes, I'ma just tell you the reality. You know, I'ma just do the things that I'm supposed to do. I'm actually preparing something for myself. And we're speaking another time. And your babes, I love having conversations because I always wanted to tell you the reality and the honesty. But sometimes when an individual is dealing with what we were just speaking about, natural conduct, sometimes